As we begin our journey through these sunken wonders, we arrive first at the lost city of Heracleion, once Egypt's bustling port, and a vital link between the Mediterranean and Nile civilizations. Known in ancient times as Thonis-Heracleion, this city flourished around the 8th century BC, teeming with traders, priests and travelers drawn by its wealth and temples. However, a series of natural disasters, including earthquakes and flooding, gradually led to its collapse, sinking it beneath the Mediterranean by the 2nd century BC. The city lay hidden for over 2,000 years, shrouded in myth and whispers, until 2000 when French underwater archaeologist Frank Goddeau's team made a groundbreaking discovery. Using advanced sonar technology, they identified Heracleion's remains 30 feet below the surface, off Egypt's coast. Recovering the city was no easy feat. Silt and shifting sands covered much of it, and divers had to maneuver through challenging currents while excavating the delicate ruins. Today, Heracleion's underwater remains reveal an astonishing glimpse into the past. Colossal statues, temples, and gold artifacts lie eerily preserved on the seafloor. Divers and researchers can see remnants of a vast temple dedicated to Amun-Gareb, giant statues of gods and kings, and ceremonial objects that once marked religious rituals. But what truly sets Heracleion apart is the unique blend of Greek and Egyptian influences visible in its art and architecture. Statues with mixed iconography and inscriptions in both Greek and Egyptian showcase a remarkable fusion of cultures. This ancient city, once thought to be a myth, now tells its story through each submerged artifact, a tale of resilience, mystery, and the silent endurance of history. Continuing our exploration, we journey to Pavlopetri, a site often hailed as the world's oldest submerged city. Located off the coast of southern Laconia in Greece, Pavlopetri dates back nearly 5,000 years to the Bronze Age, making it a vibrant part of ancient Greek civilization. This city thrived around 2800 BC, with a well-planned layout that included streets, buildings, courtyards, and even tombs, an incredible display of urban planning for its time. But as sea levels rose, Pavlopetri was gradually claimed by the waters of the Mediterranean, preserving its secrets below the waves. Rediscovered in 1967 by British archaeologist Nicholas Fleming, Pavlopetri is a rare archaeological marvel. Excavating this submerged site posed unique challenges. The city's delicate ruins, stretched across the seabed, required precise and cautious mapping to avoid disturbing its fragile structures. With technological advancements, a full 3D digital mapping of Pavlopetri was conducted, allowing researchers to virtually reconstruct its streets, buildings, and even individual homes without further impact on the site. Today, Pavlopetri remains a glimpse into ancient Greek life preserved on the ocean floor. Divers exploring the site can still trace its streets, see the foundations of multi-roomed houses, and view remnants of tombs and ceramics that offer insights into daily life and trade in the Bronze Age. These well-preserved ruins reveal complex architecture, hinting at a society rich in culture and trade. What makes Pavlopetri so unique is its detailed preservation. It's the only known submerged city where almost the entire urban plan is still intact, a fact that has fascinated historians and archaeologists for decades. Pavlopetri doesn't just tell a story of ancient architecture. It offers a rare chance to witness the resilience of a forgotten civilization, still etched into the seabed after thousands of years. Our journey next brings us to Baiae, a luxurious Roman resort city once reserved for the empire's elite. Located on Italy's Gulf of Naples, Baiae was renowned for its lavish villas, thermal baths, and opulent lifestyle. During its peak in the 1st century BC, it attracted powerful figures like Julius Caesar and Nero, who came to enjoy the mineral-rich hot springs and the city's reputation as the Las Vegas of the Roman Empire. However, volcanic activity destabilized the region, and by the 8th century AD, much of Baiae had sunk beneath the sea. In the 1940s, remnants of Baiae were first noticed by divers exploring the bay, but it wasn't until the 1960s that significant underwater excavations began. Archaeologists faced the difficult task of navigating through volcanic mud and shifting sands, which had partially covered the ruins. Using advanced imaging and robotic technologies, researchers gradually unveiled the submerged city, carefully documenting the details of its mosaics, sculptures, and buildings. Today, Baiae's underwater ruins are a vivid display of Roman grandeur frozen in time. Divers can explore intricate mosaic floors, marble statues of gods, and towering columns that once adorned the grand villas of the Roman elite. Among the treasures is a remarkably preserved marble statue of the god Dionysus, still standing as it did centuries ago. These artifacts, lying eerily silent on the seafloor, reveal the city's splendor and its influence on Roman architecture and lifestyle. What makes Baiae especially fascinating is its reputation as a place of indulgence, conspiracy, and scandal, a site where emperors mingled with poets, lovers, and plotters. The mosaics and statues tell stories of ancient luxury and drama, preserved by the volcanic forces that sank the city. Baiae is not just a ruin, it's a vivid reminder of the heights and eventual fall of Rome's opulence, a story written in marble and mosaics beneath the waves. Continuing our descent into submerged history, we now arrive at Port Royal, a city once infamous as the wickedest city on earth. Located on the southern coast of Jamaica, Port Royal was a bustling hub for British colonial trade and, notoriously, a haven for pirates during the 17th century. Merchants, sailors, and swashbucklers alike gathered here, drawn by the wealth and freedom of a city that rarely slept. However, on June 7, 1692, a massive earthquake and subsequent tsunami struck, dragging much of Port Royal into the sea. In a matter of minutes, this infamous city was swallowed by the Caribbean. The sunken ruins of Port Royal lay untouched for nearly 250 years, until archaeological dives began in the 1950s. Exploration was challenging. The city's remains were buried in silt and sand, with artifacts precariously balanced on the edge of collapse. Archaeologists worked carefully, mapping out the streets and buildings and recovering fragile items, including bottles, coins, and pottery. These efforts provided a snapshot of colonial Caribbean life, a glimpse into an era defined by piracy and wealth. Today, Port Royal's underwater ruins serve as a unique time capsule. Divers can explore parts of the city's original streets, shops, and taverns, with many buildings remarkably preserved by the silt. Artifacts scattered along the seafloor include personal belongings, coins, and weaponry, each adding to the story of Port Royal's golden age. Some of the city's walls and foundations still stand, allowing visitors to trace the outlines of a place once notorious for its vice and excess. The intrigue of Port Royal lies in its reputation as a pirate paradise, home to figures like Captain Henry Morgan, and a place where the law of the sea reigned. Its remains tell tales of piracy, decadence, and sudden disaster, with relics perfectly preserved as if frozen in time. Port Royal's tragic fall adds a haunting layer to its history, making it one of the most compelling submerged ruins in the world. Our journey now leads us to the enigmatic Lion City, also known as Shicheng, an ancient metropolis resting beneath China's Qiandao Lake. Founded during the Eastern Han Dynasty around 200 AD, Lion City thrived as a cultural and political center in Zhejiang province. Surrounded by 5 Lion Mountains, the city grew famous for its striking architecture and elaborate stone carvings. However, in 1959, a government hydroelectric project required the area to be flooded, and the city was deliberately submerged to create the lake, where it remained hidden for decades. Rediscovery came in the early 2000s, when divers investigating the lake stumbled upon its remarkably preserved structures. Exploring Lion City wasn't easy. Its depth, around 130 feet below the surface, combined with poor visibility, required careful planning. Yet despite these challenges, divers uncovered buildings, stone arches, and monuments, all standing as they did centuries ago, protected from erosion by the lake's still waters. Today, Lion City offers an astonishing view of an ancient world, lost to modern progress. Divers navigating its streets find intricate stone carvings on temples, memorial arches, and lion statues that give the city its name. Entire buildings, complete with wooden beams and tiles, remain in place, miraculously preserved by the lake's calm environment. What makes Lion City unique is its sheer state of preservation. Unlike other ruins lost to natural disaster, Lion City's deliberate submersion allowed it to survive as a near-perfect time capsule of life in ancient China. Often called China's Atlantis, Lion City's submerged temples and statues stand as silent guardians of a culture frozen in time. It's a place where history, architecture, and memory live on beneath the waves, drawing those fascinated by what lies beneath. Next, our journey takes us to Atlit Yam, a submerged Neolithic settlement off the coast of Israel. Believed to date back to around 7000 BC, Atlit Yam is one of the world's oldest known underwater sites, offering rare insights into early human civilization. Positioned along the Mediterranean coast, it was once a thriving village where ancient peoples practiced agriculture, fishing, and perhaps even early forms of ritual. Yet rising sea levels and seismic activity eventually submerged Atlit Yam, leaving it preserved beneath layers of sand and silt. Rediscovered in 1984 by marine archaeologist Ehud Galili, Atlit Yam presented numerous challenges for exploration. The site lay approximately 30 feet underwater, and its delicate artifacts required meticulous excavation. Using advanced underwater techniques, Galili and his team unearthed remarkable structures, including the foundations of stone houses, circular stone wells, and even a mysterious stone circle believed to be a ritual site, suggesting complex societal practices at an early stage of human history. Today, Atlit Yam remains an extraordinary look at Neolithic life. Divers can explore the stone foundations of ancient homes, wells used for freshwater storage, and various tools and food remnants that reveal the villagers' diets and daily routines. Among the most fascinating discoveries are skeletal remains with signs of tuberculosis, possibly the earliest evidence of this disease, adding a hauntingly human element to the site. The unique aspect of Atlit Yam is its mysterious stone circle, a formation thought to be a ritual or gathering site. This Neolithic Stonehenge raises questions about the beliefs and practices of the ancient inhabitants. Atlit Yam, preserved in near-perfect condition under the sea, allows us a rare glimpse into humanity's distant past, offering a silent testament to the resilience and ingenuity of early civilizations now concealed beneath the waves. Our final stop brings us to the enigmatic Yonaguni Monument, located off the coast of Yonaguni Island in Japan's Okinawa Prefecture. Unlike other underwater sites, the origins of the Yonaguni Monument remain shrouded in mystery. Discovered by a diver in 1986, this massive rock formation lies about 80 feet below the surface. Its towering terraced structure, resembling steps, platforms, and even what some believe to be a carved face, has sparked fierce debate among researchers. Is it a natural formation, or could it be evidence of an ancient civilization lost to the sea? Since its discovery, numerous dives have sought to unravel the secrets of the Yonaguni Monument. Exploring this site is a challenge due to strong currents and low visibility, demanding precision and endurance from divers. Researchers have used sonar imaging and 3D mapping to study its layout, but the monument's rough structure, combined with the natural wear of the ocean, makes it difficult to confirm whether human hands shaped it. Today, the Yonaguni Monument remains a captivating dive site, drawing adventurers and scientists alike. The formation's massive stone steps, flat terraces, and sharp angles evoke the image of a forgotten pyramid or temple complex. Divers can follow its layered platforms and staircases, some as tall as 90 feet, which appear both strikingly geometric and hauntingly ancient. The mystery surrounding the Yonaguni Monument lies in its origin. Some experts believe it to be a naturally occurring phenomenon, shaped by tectonic forces and ocean currents. Others argue that the precision of its angles suggests an ancient human-made structure, possibly remnants of a long-lost civilization. As debates continue, the Yonaguni Monument stands as an alluring enigma, a place where nature and history intersect in one of the world's most haunting underwater mysteries. So there you have it, 7 incredible underwater ruins, each with its own story and secrets hidden beneath the waves. From ancient cities to mysterious monuments, these submerged sites invite us to peer into lost worlds and marvel at civilizations that vanished beneath the sea. Each place, preserved by water and time, reminds us of history's fragility and the mysteries that still await discovery. If these underwater worlds captivated you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into history's mysteries. Drop a comment to let us know which site intrigued you the most, and be sure to check out other videos on our channel for even more tales from the ancient world.